back to Rage of Demons. Okay.
I suppose.
Let's see who we've met on the road. Or we've actually entered that trade post.
Very well.
Yes. Yeah, until there, alright. I didn't get waylaid or anything. That's cool. Alright, so that's where I go if I want to leave this. Yeah. Just not that. Gotta do a scout, fighter. The actual. You care to explain why my enclave's own guards came by to tell me my shop is being closed down? I thought we'd been over this, Tolerine. Well, I distinctly remember you yelling in my face like this, though I don't remember resolving anything. The thief is still at large, and you are still the most likely culprit. I told you already, Drow. I don't know anything about your stolen goods. Why would I care about some Drow trinkets anyway? Don't play dumb with me. I know you and your Duergar thugs are trying to round up anyone selling demonic artifacts. Just the other day I saw you hassling Alaright because she was trying to cheat me on some sealed scrolls. You Drow are always trying to concoct some ridiculous scheme to cheat us out of our gold. Okay. You've gone too far this time. I'm taking this up with Dark himself. When I'm done, I'll bring the entire enclave down on your head. Do whatever you want. I will catch that thief. If you're really innocent, maybe you should be sending those thugs of yours to hunt for the thief too. I'm not going to be part of your ridiculous illusions, Drow. This isn't over. Tensions in a place where races that generally despise each other? Me? Gee, I would have never thought that. What? What do you want? I'm not selling anything right now. Not until the thief is caught. What thief? You must have just arrived. This has been going on for weeks now. Someone has been stealing from the Drow shopkeepers here, only taking things that relate to demons. Somehow, they're always able to get away unseen, even with the owners watching. Obviously, we suspect magic or some other kind of trickery. The Duergar are clearly the ones doing this. Ever since the attack, they've been trying to round up everything related to demons, going so far as to harass my fellow shopkeepers, accusing them of being involved. Of course, they'd suspect the Drow in the attack. Surely we'd have nothing to lose from destroying our own damn trade caravans. Idiots. Fearmongers. All of them. How do you know they're the thieves? Of course it's them. The demon attack has got them whipped up into a frenzy, trying to lock down the outpost and remove everything demonic from our shops. They weren't able to strong-arm the other factions into doing it, so instead they resorted to petty evil. Not that I'd expect anything better from the likes of them. But I got them now. All I need is someone too. Say, you wouldn't want a job, would you? I've got the perfect means of tracking down this thief. I just need someone to put in the legwork for me. I'll pay you, of course. How will you find them? Oh, no. I can't have you giving my plan away to the Duergar. You accept the job, then we'll talk. Otherwise, get lost. I'm sure someone around here wants to get paid. Okay. Why don't you do it yourself? Yes, leave my shop so the thief could strike again. No, I don't think so. I'm staying right here, and if I catch anyone trying to slip away with my goods, I'm chopping off their hands. I mean, I'll accept the job for now. I may not actually go through with it, but okay. Perfect. They'd be suspicious if it was one of my associates snooping around, but if it's a group of outsiders just browsing the shops, they won't suspect a thing. Now, as I said, I have the perfect means of tracking the thief. Before the last theft, I coated all my goods with a special powder. It's normally invisible to the naked eye, but there is a way to track the trail it leaves behind. A potion? No, even better. Tari rubs the amulet around her neck while whispering a few words to me. Mistress calls. What may Cessna do for her today? Another debtor needs some poisonous persuasion. Some multi-human needs their throat cut. Some filthy topsiders giving me trouble. Call Cessna, burn them for mistress. Okay. What? No, just be quiet for now. Let me finish talking. What did it just say? Don't worry about that. Cessna, he likes to kid around. Just a joke, right? Cessna loves mistress jokes. This one time, she had her foot on the neck of this scrawny little elf, and she said... Anyway, Cessna here is an expert at tracking down magical objects. He should help you see the magical residue left behind by that powder. Yes, Cessna can help. Watch this. He rubs his hands together. Cha! Don't just cast spells on you without permission. Relax, the spell's harmless. It's just tweaking your eyes a bit. You see that glow there? That would be the powder. Cessna's spell should let you see what he sees, and he can detect the lingering presence of the powder. But he'll have to stay with you in order to maintain its effects. I have my own ink that I could summon, but okay. The lingering magic from the powder can't be removed without some sort of dispelling magic. So no matter where they go, Cessna should be able to find them, provided he doesn't let himself be distracted. Cessna gets to solve crimes with his trusty party of filthy outsiders. And when we find a thief, Cessna will eat their eyes for bothering mistress. I like this guy. You just find the thief and come back to me. I'll make sure it gets handled by the appropriate authorities. Seems like Cessna can handle this himself. Glances accusingly at Cessna. He could keep himself focused on a task for more than 5 minutes. Your job is to keep a leash on Cessna as much as his job is to help you track the thief. I'm sure together you can get this task done. I look forward to being able to put that lying Duergar in his place. I mean, it's obviously not going to wind up being that Duergar. Okay. Come, mortal slaves. The game is afoot. Okay. So sweet, I got an imp follower. That's cool. I can summon my own imp follower. No, did I read this wrong? It's a fact. With a familiar, a spirit that takes form of a quasit or imp. The familiar has the statistics of the form it takes with bonuses. Yeah, I should have summoned a familiar. Oh, there it is. It was behind her. Okay. Ooh, a quasit. Cool. I got a freaking demon army. Alright. Okay. Hey there, Farmville. Well, the Greymails really did it this time, getting into a feud with the Drow, stealing. If it turns out to be true, their clan will be driven out of here as fodder for the demons. channels? Oh, you must be new here. That's the clan that loudmouth jewel guard belongs to. The one yelling at the drow there. Some of the best smiths in Mantle, or so they say. Others say they lie and cheat to drive out competitors. Judging from his recent string of thefts, I'm inclined to believe those stories. Yakdral especially. He's well known for swindling his customers. I wouldn't be surprised if he was directly involved in the thefts. You think they stole from the drow? I wouldn't put it past them. The Grey Males will do whatever it takes to get ahead. I doubt even petty theft is above them. I wouldn't usually agree with a drow, but Tal Reed seems to have their number on this one. Personally, I can't wait to see her take them down a peg. You're quite to condemn your own people. Not all Duergar have blind loyalty to their people and their clans, especially here. With so many merchants competing for business, one needs to be careful who they put their trust in. Fair enough. That goes for you as well. Be careful you don't get swindled by any of the merchants here. Personally, I would avoid Yakdral and his potentially stolen goods. Oh, take care. Watch yourself on the streets. Keep an eye on your coin purse. Right? Okay. Let's take a look around this place.
If I must.
Channel goods vendor. I could definitely use some better equipment right now because I'm wearing these crappy robes. And I have this club. I mean, the robes look cool and all, but they don't actually give any bonuses or anything. How much money do I have? Oh, almost none. Well, that's great. Everybody has their starting gear, I see. Alright. I won't be purchasing much of anything until I get some money. Oh, magical residue. Okay. Hello, child. If you're buying, I'm selling. Almost everything. Please browse my inventory in the cart if you're interested in business. What kind of goods do you sell? Anything and everything you need. General goods. Alright, well, can't really buy anything, but let's see what you got. Okay. Really nothing I particularly care about, like healing potions. If I didn't bring Lydia along, I'd definitely be needing more of these. Plus one cantrip damage. Yeah, this is all pretty much garbage. Okay. Alright, so this is the way the recipe goes, but what's across the bridge? Before I go and follow the trail. Let's see what we have here. So I can go into people's houses. I don't know how it happened. How could I lose my mace? You were very drunk last night and wandered over to the Zentarum area, talking about slaughtering them all. Perhaps it's over there.
Fine.
Oh, house is empty. Okay. Nothing in here, but alright.
If you insist.
Alright. mushroom ale over at the Nameless has quite a kick. Mushroom ale. Okay, so that leads to a whole other area. Okay, I'll go there eventually. Let's follow that trail. I'll get distracted here.
I suppose.
Those footprints don't appear to be human or dwarf, but rather some kind of beast. Heh! I see she lets the Zesna out of the bag. Guess Talreen's got pretty serious. Mistress is dead serious. In that she wants someone dead. Right now, preferably. And so what? Are you her little assassin? That's cute, but I think you're out of your league. Besides, I don't think even Talreen wants to cause that kind of trouble here. No. Mistress wants us to find a thief. He's good at tracking. The best. He has loyal slaves to help. So he does. I hope she's paying you well to put up with this little feat. You probably have questions for me. Ask away. I've got nowhere to be. Okay. You don't seem very concerned about all this. Oh, it's not such a big deal. We get pickpockets and shoplifters around here every now and again. Usually they're caught within a few days, lose a hand or two, and we get our goods back before they can even pawn them off. It didn't even really take much from me, just a few magical scrolls. Talreen is the one that lost big. Well, what kind of scrolls were taken from you? Summoning scrolls, demons, fiends, that sort of thing. People have been buying them up in droves, trying to help them deal with some of the new guests we had in the Underdark. Fight fire with fire, right? Well, these were mostly lesser demons, nothing that I'll particularly miss. What did Talreen use? A fine ebony statue depicting... I can't remember the name. Some great demon. She was sure to make a fortune off it, which is why she's making such a fuss. Now, what else do you know about the thefts? They started up a few days ago. Only drow vendors have been hit so far, which of course is causing some of our more vocal representatives. Mistress is vocal, very loud. And she is. And she was pretty quick to blame the Duergar. All of the items that have been taken have been demonic in nature. She thinks they're trying to enforce some kind of ban on all things demon-related. What do you think? I doubt it's some kind of huge conspiracy. Everyone's on edge from the demon attacks, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was some looking to take advantage. A lone thief trying to gather up resources to fight the demons? Or maybe trying to control them? I doubt it's much more than that. The Duergar aren't stupid enough to try and enforce some kind of demon ban on the outpost. Never mind the drow. The Zantara wouldn't go for it either. Right. Of course. Sorry I couldn't help much. I do hope you find that thief soon though, so I can set up shop again. Until then, I've got some reading to catch up on. The thief was here, but it's hard to tell anything was actually stolen in all this clutter. Some more vendors. Scroll merchant. Okay. Illicit goods dealer. Oh, that's demon type stuff. All this will be a lot more interesting when I actually have money to spend. There's Yaktro. Let's get his side of the story. Welcome, stranger. Feel free to take a look at the finest weapons and armor made in Mantle Dareth, all in the name of Clan Greymail. Look, don't touch. Can't sell you anything while I'm under investigation for, I don't even know, disagreeing with a psychotic drow. What happened? Haven't met Talreen yet? Yeah, I have. I just want to hear your side of it. She's usually the first to harass any newcomers, especially now with some thief apparently about. I hear she's trying to conscript anyone she can to try to catch them. Of course, by catch them, I mean find some way to pin the crimes on me, because for some reason, the vindictive knife here has it out for me. And because she somehow has pull with the other merchants here, I'm currently under investigation. So you won't be sporting the finest armors in the Underdark anytime soon, my friend. I wouldn't be anyway, since I have no money. Not until they've proven me innocent, at least. Which, at the pace bureaucracy works around here, will be several weeks. Anything I can do to help? Wish you could, stranger, but seeing as how I'm the only one being accused, they'll consider any outside help a potential accomplice. They really got me by the throat on this one. In fact, you better shove off before they see you talking with me for too long. Lest that woman wrap you up in another lie to pin on me. Injured Durgar, huh? Well, what happened to you? Move along, outsider. Okay. I have a healer with me, but hey, you know what? No help. Yeah, no help. Not a problem. Two drow guards are in a heated discussion. Too busy for you to try to interrupt without issue. Yeah, I don't have a high wisdom. This would have worked. If I had my cleric character, this would have been easy, but okay.
Very well. If I must.
Okay. Let's get back to following the trail. These footprints are coated in the magical residue from Tarlene's powder and lead across the bridge. They don't look like they were made by a dwarf. 2 or 3 toes. Tough to tell. Small footprints. Cessna would estimate the killer to be at least 8 feet tall. But these footprints are small. But big things often have small feet. No, they don't. Cessna would not expect simple-minded assistants to know that. Now come. We must hurry. The game is afoot. That's such a terrible joke that I actually like it. The thief somehow managed to climb up the chain without anyone seeing them. What are you doing, Cessna?
Fine.
So whoever this is pretty agile and stuff.
You insist.
Footprints are spread too far. Whatever made it is hopping around wildly. These footprints lead towards the merchant booths of the Zantaran enclave. Okay, let's talk to this tiefling here. Oh, I can't go up this way. Alright. This kind of looks like it's a staircase, but okay, whatever. Like any threat, demons offer opportunity for wealth and advancement. That is true. Often with very large strings attached, but you know. Cessna quickly darts past you and snatches a piece of fruit from the cart, biting into it. Interesting. Very interesting. The suspect apparently enjoys a nice, succulent piece of fruit after his kill. What were his motives? What was he thinking? Cessna needs more samples to know. Come, you must examine the evidence too. You want me to steal some fruit? Evidence. Sweet, succulent evidence. You know the killer. He must get into his head, see what he sees, eat what he eats. Now hurry! Well, they're not looking. I don't know if I have high enough dexterity. I have a 14 dexterity to steal some fruit. Yeah, let's give it a shot. What's the worst that can happen? Grab a piece of fruit from the bottom of the pile, causing it to collapse and scatter fruit on the ground. Hey, what are you doing? Get out of there. What is that thing? Is that an imp? You brought an imp into Mantle Derf? We're investigating some stolen goods. Looks to me like the culprit is you. If you don't get out of here now, I'm calling the guards. The loud human is awfully eager to send us away. What is she hiding? Where are the bodies, human? Get this thing away from me before I call the guards. Remember when loudmouth humans used to stay above ground where they belong? Cessna remembers. What part of stay away didn't you understand? Not all of it, I guess. Bits of fruit are strewn among the tracks. Well, Cessna was at least correct about them. The culprit eating fruit. Yeah, it's not where the tracks lead, but what's over here? This is the Xantaran post. I'll come back to this. Looks like the thief took a break here. There are bits of fruit lying amongst the crushed mushrooms, where they must have sat. A lot of people seem to be needing protections, and a dangerous world is good for business. These tracks are much more visible, like they were made recently. Precisely. You said no fireballs. I said nothing of the kind. Pah! That duel was unfair. I said no fireballs.
Very well.
Dead end. The trail is lost. Mistress will be so angry with the Cessna. He's going to be another potion experiment for sure. It's obvious what happened. The killer couldn't live with the guilt, so he chose to jump to end his life into the water, which surely broke his fall. Would the water wash off Taurine's powder? No. Mistress's powder was magical. The killer would have to wait for it to wear off, or use something to take it off, like a dispel scroll, or an enchanted towel. Think, Cessna. Think. Yes, the trail leads towards the Drow Enclave, where all the big fancy shops are. Mistress wants to work there too, but she's just a lowly common Drow. But, don't tell her Cessna said that. Let's check to see if other shops were hit. Okay, just follow the trail of big mushrooms and gross glowing plant stuff the Drow like so much. They'll lead us to the shops.
If I must.
I can't be bothered right now. I have a very difficult decision to make and it needs my utmost attention. Okay? Fair enough. Now, this will not do at all. Oh, what are you doing? You are with the Golden Feather, are you not? Brought in by the Centaur to flip about like a butterfly, causing storms with your tiny wings. You can clearly see that I am busy with important matters. Perhaps there are others more fit for you to bother than I. You know who we are. We are the Drow. Thinking on it, perhaps there's something you can help me with. I am Ralph Friend, chief negotiator for the Drow here in Mantelberg. My time here would be as pleasant as a vacation were it not for the failures of the captain of my guard, a negligent waste named Nenler Abionlur. Freaking off. I'm sure everyone here is saddened to know you're less than happy here. I have ways of making my displeasure known. With luck, you won't find out how. The Duergar say they are defending this Snurfobellen's lost enclave from demons, but they are in a clear position to take it over with but minor action. Meanwhile, the Zentarum are slowly overtaking the West Marketplace. By intervention, they will soon control the largest market in Mantelberg. And throughout all these events, my dear Nenler stands idle. I need a new guard captain that will work towards the Drow's interest. Nenler's negligence will not be tolerated. And you're looking for new candidates. Candidates? No, I've already decided who will take Nenler's place. Nenler's lieutenant, Ilima, is the ideal successor to the wastrel. She will understand more than anyone else what it means to be captain of my guard. I've already ordered Nedler's death, and I've sent my own operatives to the task, but he still lives. But she still lives. I'd ask you to find out why. Sounds like your operatives may be as negligent as their target. These are the best spies our enclave has to offer. Something must have happened to give them pause. Speak to Talton, one of my favorite personal caregivers, you could say. He has been charged with delivering the final cut. Meyer is Nenler's tactical advisor, though she owes her ultimate allegiance to me. She swore to deliver Nenler to the appropriate location where Talton will carry out the deed. Finally, as my preferred successor, Ilima must be ready. She may show loyalty to her captain. I will need you to break that loyalty as you see fit. This is going to cost you. The trial will make this worth your while. Take my signet ring. When they see it, my operatives will consider you to be an extension of my own will. They will answer to you as they do me, and we'll also see if they want to pay better. Sure. Well, be in touch. Hurry along now. I'd see this done with all haste. Alright, interesting. So I'm looking for a thief and helping in an assassination plot. Good times. Alright, cool. We will leave off here and we'll continue our little journey across this marketplace and its fine host of shady suspects next time.